Hey, John Horner here, checking in from Cordoval Golf Club, and here we are on the practice tee talking about how we warm up. And I wanted to cover three subjects and three things you want to do every time you get warmed up for a round of golf. So, that being said, first thing you understand about warming up is it's not a practice session. At that point, you're just warming up, and take it for what that is. It's not a full-on practice session. If you haven't practiced, then so be it. You got to essentially take what you got and roll with it that day. So the first of the three tips that we're going to do to warm up for a round of golf is just take your pitching wedge or sand wedge, and we're going to start with some small shots over here. And I call it the hopscotch drill. And the way it works is we hit a shot and just a real small swing. We just do a little chip shot. The club head's going to stay underneath the waistline. We're going to carry it about 15, 20 yards there. Then you take the next golf ball and you're going to try to land the ball where the previous one ended up. Then we're going to take that next shot. We're going to land the ball on where the third one ended up. And you progressively work your way up and do a slightly bigger swing. It's a great way to get yourself organized and started for the round of golf, because remember, in golf, it's easy to speed up. It's hard to slow yourself down, and you always want to start with good tempo. Now, quick little tip on that one too. Harvey Penick, straight out of the Little Red Book, he said, if you're ever late to the tee box, you start with some chip shots because you're developing good rhythm. I couldn't agree more. Okay, so that's the first thing you can start with. Then go ahead and change clubs. And by the way, take yourself a good 10 minutes on that first little drill there. Now I've got myself a 7-iron. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to a shorter flag relative to the distance you hit a 7-iron or 8-iron, doesn't matter. And you're going to do a full swing, but you're going to do it at a really smooth, slow pace. So I hit my 7-iron about 160, but this shot's only going to go about 100 to 120. A full swing, but very smooth pace. And again, tying yourself into the weight of the golf club, tying yourself into developing some rhythm and timing for the day. We want to start slow, we want to start smooth, because as the day progresses on, we tend as golfers to speed up. Okay, so go ahead and start, make a couple of those. I'm going to hit one more, probably 130 this time, but very smooth. It's a good way to get yourself into some rhythm for the day. The final tip I have for warming up, take the club that you're going to hit off the first tee. And you always want to finish with a few drives. In this case, number one at Cordoval requires a driver. Visualize the shot that you're going to have on that first tee shot. Make a couple rehearsals and hit it like you hit it on the first tee. Essentially giving yourself the ability of hitting the shot before we get out there. So here we are off with the driver. It's a dogleg right at Cordoval. I'm visualizing it. Hit the shot I wanted. I might hit 2 or 3 of those. That way, when you go to the first tee, you've already hit that first tee shot, which helps with first tee jitters. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.